Hello members of the 931st Air Refueling Group. This month's commander's message is coming from the Aircrew Flight Equipment Facility. This is the place where we maintain all of the aircrew equipment that we use to fly with, as well as the emergency equipment on the aircraft. As a pilot myself, I'm very familiar with the importance of this equipment, having had to use it on a couple of occasions. It's good to know that we have professionals who are maintaining the equipment and keeping us safe out there should we ever have to use it. These are some of our best and brightest airmen. In fact, this unit was awarded the Air Force Reserve Command Aircraft Flight Equipment of the Year for the year 2012. And with me today, I have Sergeant Larson Andra, who was also named as the Aircrew Flight Equipment Airman of the Year for 2012. So we're very proud of our airmen. As a side note, as a pilot, I've been delinquent a little bit in getting my helmet built up. So today, as part of this message, I have to have my helmet built. And so Sergeant Andra is going to talk to us about what she does here, and we're going to build my helmet. And then we're going to go out to the airplane and see the finished result of what goes on in this office. So,
right now, Colonel Larson needs to have his helmet and his mask fit to him, and this is the helmet and his mask, which I'm going to be fitting him with our Scott tester. So at this moment, Colonel Larson is going to don his helmet, and I'm going to go through the process of fitting it properly to his face. So if you could don that for me.
Now, I've been told that my old helmet sitting there should have gone with the dinosaur, so we're getting a new one. We won't talk about how old that one is, but we'll fit this one up here today. All right.
All right, I'm going to strap you up and go into clips. Okay. Go ahead and breathe normal for a minute there. And then I'm going to change it to altitude.
Wait.
All right. I want you to take 3 deep breaths and then hold in the last one, and we're going to check for any leaks, okay? And it says it is leaking, and I'm sure you can feel it. I can see that right there, so we'll go in one more.
Yeah, it's going through right here.
Okay. This is going to be a little uncomfortable, tightening this for you. All right, we're going to go up to 43. We're going to do the same thing.
That's better.
That's better like that. All right, take 3 deep breaths and hold the last one. All right, you can go ahead and take off your helmet. That's complete.
All right.
And then I'll tack it, and you'll be ready to fly by next week.
All right. So you can see these guys do everything from fitting helmets to life rafts to flotation devices and all the emergency equipment. And they do a great job, and we're very proud of them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to proceed out to the jet, see the end result of what we do out there and what equipment's on the jet. All right, fast forward, we're out at the KC-135 out on the flight line, which is where the equipment is housed. We're in the back end of the tanker, and I'm here with Senior Airman Gordon Cobb, who's going to talk in just a moment about what they do with the equipment that you saw them working on in the shop. But I just want to say that these individuals are also responsible for a large part of our training. They train us on everything from escape and evasion to water survival to land survival. And so the equipment that we have on the aircraft is for those very purposes. So I'm going to turn it over to Senior Airman Cobb. He's going to talk a little bit about what we do here.
Sir, I was just going to go over some of the stuff that we inspect.
Okay.
This right here is an adult child. I'll show you real quick. These are what the passengers would put on in case we had to do emergency egress for over the water. We also have a couple other items here that I have with us. This right here is a survival vest, which aircrew, as you know, sir, aircrew use these in case they go over an AOR or someplace behind enemy lines. They're in need of signaling or
all sorts of signaling devices, radios, flares, etc.
Yes, sir.
Survival equipment.
Along with that, we also have body armor, which is used for protection from shrapnel. You put this on first and then put your survival vest over that.
Okay. And again, all these things you check in there, but they periodically have to be rotated out. So
yes, sir. We're on a monthly rotation cycle. We have oxygen equipment that has to get changed out every month. And then as far as our annual gear, which would be the life preservers, life rafts, survival items, stuff like that. That's annually. We inspect that annually, and then that would get changed out every year.
And as you can see through the cabin, we've got emergency oxygen, we've got life rafts, we've got the slide for the back end down here that they maintain. So all these things require constant inspection and repair to keep them in good working order. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Before we go, I just want to make a couple of announcements for the group. As you've all heard, one of the big items that's hitting us right now is sequestration. And it's going to affect us in a big way because 20% of our workforce is going to, all of our workforce is going to experience a 20% cut in hours and even more importantly, cut in pay. So we've taken some steps to try and mitigate those consequences, but it's going to impact us in the ability to maintain our operational capability, and it's going to require us to step up in other areas to fill in when we don't have our full-time reservists here. So as far as TRs go, though, we still have funding. We're still going to be able to bring you in to help out and to help us get ready for the upcoming inspection. In way of announcements, the UTA that we rescheduled from March into April, it's going to be conducted on the 5th through the 8th of April. On Saturday, we're going to have the NCO, Senior NCO induction ceremony over at the Dole Center. On Sunday, for those of you that are involved, is the ATSO Rodeo, so I need you to make sure that you get your chemical gear checked out and you're ready to go Sunday again at the Dole Center for the ATSO Rodeo. Should be a good time. I think I might check mine out and come over and see if I can remember how to do that. And then again on Sunday will be the all-call, Commander's all-call with me at the Dole Center as well. So again, a lot of things on the horizon, some unsurety on the budget, but we're working as hard as we can to make sure we get through that. And again, I appreciate all you're doing to make things work in a constrained fiscal environment. We've got some great things going on, and I'm very proud of our men and women here in the 931st. Thank you.